So for our October reading wrap up, number 1, which I literally did a separate video on this because it was that good. It was The Gray Seer by Kim Liggett. Of course, this one got a 5 out of 5 stars. This book was so good. This will go down as one of my favorite books ever. This book gave me Hunger Games, Divergent vibes, and I know some people compare it to Handmaid's Tale. I've never read or watched that, but I can kind of see how that relates. The concept of this book was maddening, and I just wanted to hug every single girl in this book. This book made me feel so many emotions: heartbroken, happy, sad, angry, blindsided, and so much more. I flew through this book feverishly because I just had to know what was going to happen next and how it was going to end. The author also dropped so many little Easter eggs, and I didn't catch a single one until she spoon-fed them to me. Like, this author is amazing. I loved this book. Next, I listened to Return to Midnight by Emma Dews, and I rated this a 5 out of 5. I loved this book as well. How this book does not have a better average rating is beyond me. It's on Goodreads, the average rating is 3.88. Like, I feel like this deserves a 4 for sure, at least. I really enjoyed it. Towards the end, I thought, oh dang, like I thought this was going to go in a different direction. It would have been way better that way. And the author said, be effing for real, girl. Hold my pen, whatever, hold my computer, whatever that she was using to write it. Because man, she ended it very well. There was quite a few twists and turns in this one, and I was genuinely holding on for dear life, trying to figure out what was going to happen next. Keeping track of all of the characters was a bit tricky at times, but to me it didn't take away from any of the enjoyment. And the past and present timelines kept me really hooked. I just kept listening to the audiobooks because I needed to know who did it and what happened. I will definitely be looking at reading more from this author. And I actually connected with this author. She is so sweet. I love when you love a book, you love an author, and they turn out to be just as amazing as you think they are. Next was The Last Party by A.R. Torr, and I gave this one a 4 stars. While I did enjoy this book, I don't think I loved it as much as everyone else did. I caught onto the main plot early on, and that led me to being a bit disappointed with the ending. However, there were some curveballs I didn't see coming, so that helped a little bit. One thing I will say is this book is very effed up. At least the main character is. Like, she's very dark. I do not want to be in her brain. Next, we have The Women by Kristen Hanna, which I, of course, gave 5 stars. Anything less would be just so sad. I was emotionally destroyed by this book, and I believe that everyone who reads this book would probably say the exact same. Actually, isn't my normal genre. I tend to stray away from genres like this just because I don't find them as enjoyable as thrillers. But man, Kristen Hanna has a way of turning you into a lover of her type of genre, because her writing is just so captivating, emotional, very good. I really loved all of the dynamics of like her family, her friends, the founded family. Yeah, I don't want this to be just a synopsis of the book, but just be ready to be emotionally destroyed by this book. It was so good. Like I said, I'm somebody who tends to forget books after I read them, but I finished this at the end of October, and I still can recall how I felt. I can recall a lot of the things that happen in the book. And when that happens, that means that a book has truly left its mark on me, and that means something. October was a lot slower of a reading month, and actually November is too. I've just been a lot busier, so I just am not reading as much, but that is all right because I'm way past my 2024 reading goal. Thank you for watching my October reading wrap up, and I will see you in November.